or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
Here at KSMO Radio, we have 22 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Outside our studios, we have 45 degrees. Time and temperature is brought to you by KSMO. Well, it's time to take a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by KSMO, and I'm Bob Parsons reporting. A fire destroyed the firehouse for the Eminence Area Volunteer Fire Department early Tuesday morning after being called in at 5:45. Fire departments from Winona, Ellington, Summersville, and Timber assisted the Eminence Area Volunteer Fire Department in fighting the fire. After the fire was extinguished, Eminence Fire Chief Jim Bay reported the fire department lost 3 pumpers, a tanker, and 3 brush units and all the equipment. The original firehouse and the newer section of the firehouse that was built about 6 years ago were a total loss. Investigators have not released what caused the fire. The fire station will take up temporary quarters at a county fuels building. Chief Bay said many surrounding districts, as well as the Missouri Department of Conservation, are helping and will assist the firefighters on area calls until they can recover. Other area fire departments are loaning the district equipment, and Ellington has offered to loan them a ladder truck. Chief Bay said the good thing was no one was injured in the fire. An accident occurred in Phelps County Tuesday afternoon at 211 on Old St. James Road, east of County Road 3030. According to the Highway Patrol report, a westbound 2015 Chevrolet Cruze, driven by 18-year-old Kyra West of Cuba, struck the rear of a 2015 Ford Taurus, driven by 44-year-old Danielle Michno of St. James. Michno suffered minor injuries and was transported by Phelps County Ambulance to Phelps Health Hospital in Rolla. Both vehicles sustained minor damage and were driven from the scene. The report went on to state that Michno was not wearing a seat restraint while West was. This week is Severe Weather Preparedness Week, and the statewide tornado siren warning will be done today at 11 o'clock, and the city of Salem will be participating in that statewide tornado siren warning again at 11 o'clock this morning. Today, NOAA Weather Radio, set to receive the routine weekly test, will alert listeners that the tornado drill has begun. Outdoor warning sirens will also sound across participating Missouri communities. At that time, participants should practice taking cover in a designated shelter area or an interior room on the lowest level of a secure structure. Schools, businesses, and families are all encouraged to participate in the drill. Educators are also encouraged to use the tornado drill as an opportunity to incorporate tornado facts, meteorological information, and safety tips into their lesson plans. Create a family emergency plan to stay safe, and remember to include all your pets when building an emergency kit and stocking up on supplies. Your family may not be together if a disaster strikes, so it is also important to know how to contact one another and reconnect if separated. Establish a family meeting place that's familiar and easy to find. A tornado watch means tornadoes are possible in the area. Therefore, it's important to be ready to act quickly if it becomes necessary. A tornado warning means seek shelter immediately because a tornado has been sighted or indicated by radar, causing imminent danger to life and property. The safest shelter location for tornadoes is generally an interior room without windows on the lowest floor of a sturdy structure, preferably in the basement. Do not seek shelter in a cafeteria, gymnasium, or other large open room because the roof might collapse. Immediately leave a mobile home to seek shelter in a nearby building, and never seek shelter under an overpass. The dangerous wind tunnel effect combined with flying debris can be deadly. You can learn more about Missouri's annual Severe Weather Preparedness Week and find more weather-related resources at StormAware. That's StormAware.mo.gov. Paul Goldschmidt of the St. Louis Cardinals has won this year's Lou Gehrig Memorial Award, sponsored by the Phi Delta Theta International Fraternity, headquartered in Oxford, Ohio. Phi Beta Theta presents the award annually to a Major League Baseball player who best exemplifies the giving character of Hall of Famer Lou Gehrig, who was a member of the fraternity's Columbia University chapter. The award was first presented in 1955 and is permanently maintained at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York. Goldschmidt is the 7th member of the St. Louis Cardinals to win the Lou Gehrig Memorial Award, following Stan Musial in 1957, Ken Boyer in 1964, Lou Brock in 1977, Ozzie Smith in 1989, Mark McGwire in 1999, and Albert Pujols in 2009. Goldschmidt will receive the award on Tuesday, June 11th, prior to the Cardinals game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Goldschmidt and the Cardinals will also present a special gift from the Live Like Lou Foundation and Per Mobile Foundation to an individual battling ALS in the community. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with more local news.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Continuing with local news, Healthy Dent County has announced the lineup for the fun community event called the Non-Newlywed Game Show. This will be the 6th year Healthy Dent County has held this fundraiser, and you won't want to miss this event, as it is couple versus couple in this hilarious version of the classic game show. You will discover just how much our couples know or don't know about their spouse. This fundraising event will be held next Friday, April 12th at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, beginning at 6:30. The 4 local married couples who have been selected to play the game are Tom and Tracy Wolf, Matt and Rachel Moncrief, John and Danielle Roos, and Luke and Hannah Heithold. These couples have graciously volunteered their time to play this fun game and entertain the audience. VIP sponsored tables can be reserved with a $300 donation. The VIP table includes reserved seating for 8 people as well as numerous table refreshments. A concession stand and cash bar will be open during the evening. A limited number of individual tickets will be sold for $25 per ticket. The individual tickets will not have reserved seating. Lays will be sold throughout the night to support your favorite couple. This event sells out every year with tickets not being available at the door, so get your tickets now by calling 573-729-8163 or by stopping by the Salem Community Center at the Armory at 1200 West Rolla Road right here in Salem. The actual event will begin at 6:30 p.m. and the doors will open at 5:30. Business sponsorships are also available that will get you a table for 8 as well as your name posted on the big screen at the event center and being recognized on social media as well. The Salem Ranger District will be hiring 2 or 3 high school students for the Youth Conservation Corps program this summer. Students and recent graduates between the ages of 15 and 18 are welcome and encouraged to apply. The deadline to apply is March 29th by the close of business at 4:30 in the afternoon. If you'd like more information or if you have questions, contact the main office at 573-729-6656. Blank applications are available to Salem Ranger Station at 1301 South Main Street in Salem. They're open from 8:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. The Salem FFA alumni will be holding their 14th annual Scholarship Fund Labor and Dessert Auction Friday, March 8th at the Smith Valley Angus Event Barn. The no-charge meal will be provided starting at 5:30 with the auction to follow at 6:30. Students from the Salem FFA chapter will be providing labor in increments of 4, 6, or 8 hours, which will include various services such as farm labor, wood cutting, hay hauling, babysitting, cooking, cleaning, gardening, etc. Plus, there will be an abundance of homemade pies, cakes, and other desserts will be auctioned off. All proceeds go to the Salem FFA Alumni Scholarship Fund. If you'd like more information, please call 573-739-2016 or 573-729-6641, extension 5164. Everyone is welcome to attend. The State Fire Marshal, Tim Bean, recommends Missourians use the return of daylight savings time this weekend to test home smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. At 2 o'clock Sunday morning, clocks spring forward 1 hour. Bean also urges families to practice their fire escape plans. Safety experts recommend families practice their home fire escape plans at least twice each year. Getting into the habit of checking them when changing your clocks takes very little time and makes a tremendous difference to your family's safety. Working smoke alarms reduce the risk of dying in a fire by 1/2. About 1/2 of home fire deaths occur at night between 11 at night and 7 in the morning when most people are asleep. That is why it's important for all family members to be able to act and react quickly and get out. Each family member, including children, should know 2 escape routes from every room in the residence. This information should be shared with overnight guests as well. Bean also reminds Missourians that they should have carbon monoxide alarms for their homes. Carbon monoxide is an odorless, tasteless, invisible gas that results from the incomplete combustion of fossil fuels, which can be deadly if undetected. The fire marshal makes these recommendations to check smoke and carbon monoxide alarms monthly by pushing the test button and replacing smoke alarms every 10 years because they lose their effectiveness over time. Install additional smoke alarms if you do not have a minimum of 1 alarm on every level of the home, inside all bedrooms and outside bedrooms. Plan 2 different escape routes for your home and practice the routes with your entire family. Families should also select a safe gathering place outside the residence in the event of fire. If you'd like more information on fire safety, go to https://dfs.dps.mo.gov. And that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by your hometown radio station, KSMO. Stay tuned. We're going to look at sports.
The Bank of Salem is part of the MoneyPass ATM network. MoneyPass has nearly 23,000 ATMs coast to coast, and the network continues to grow. MoneyPass ATM is surcharge-free, so you won't worry about paying a fee to access your money. Regardless of where you live, work, or travel, you're sure to find a MoneyPass ATM nearby. Just look for the MoneyPass logo and use your existing Bank of Salem ATM or debit card. It's that easy, and it's all part of our commitment to providing you with superb products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, The Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
And speaking of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO, it's time to take a look at sports. New York Islander Kyle Palmieri had a goal and assist to help with the win over the St. Louis Blues 4-2 last night. The Blues will play the New Jersey Devils Thursday at 5:30 on KSMO Radio. You can hear it on 1340 AM or FM 95.7. The Missouri basketball Tigers lost to the Auburn Tigers last night 101-74. Missouri has lost 17 games in a row and are 8-22 overall for the year. The Tigers are last in the SEC Conference with an 0-17 conference record. A 4-run third inning propelled the St. Louis Cardinals to a 5-4 win over Minnesota Tuesday. The Cardinals are off today, and they'll be playing the Houston Astros on Thursday. Kansas City Royals beat the Chicago Cubs 4-0 last night. In the 7th inning, Tyle Gentry smacked a 3-run home run to left field. The Royals take on Seattle today at 2 o'clock in the desert. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned. We've got the daily investment report just ahead.
In an era where sustainability and environmental responsibility are paramount, the world of colossal machinery is embracing the challenge of decarbonization. Scott Fenwick, Technical Director for Clean Fuels Alliance America, says the upcoming Clean Fuels Conference will provide some insight on the efforts to secure OEM approvals.
Certain applications have certain requirements, and so those are just a few of the things that Clean Fuels and the technical program here has been working on, sharing data with those original equipment companies and those engine manufacturers to prove and answer the questions they've got. What issues might we have with the fueling infrastructure? Is biodiesel compatible with the hoses that are draped over the sides of a ship, or with the tanks and the fueling infrastructure for locomotives moving across the country?
To learn more, visit cleanfuelsconference.org.
Well, here at KSMO Radio, we have 37 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, and it's time to take a look at the daily stock market report brought to you as a courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones has been serving investors since 1922, and they can assist you today. Now, our daily investment report with Teresa Whalen. Teresa?
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the daily financial market report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand, Leah Nash, and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equities closed lower. The Dow closed down 405 points to close at 38,585. The NASDAQ closed down 268 points to close at 15,940, and the S&P closed down 52 points to close at 5,079. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.14%. The price of crude oil was down 53 cents to close at 78.21. And the spot price for gold was down $11.30 to close at $2,137.60. For stocks of local interest, we have Ameren Corporation at $72.12, down 55 cents. AT&T $17.17, up 37 cents. Boeing $201.14, up 60 cents. Dollar General $154.85, up $6.41. ExxonMobil $105.64, up $1.28. McDonald's $292.54, up $1.60. Microsoft $402.65, down $12.27. PepsiCo $162.04, down $3.33. Pfizer $26.08, down that is up 19 cents. Procter & Gamble $159.32, down 24 cents. U.S. Bancorp $43.25, it's up 55 cents, and Walmart $60.04, up 74 cents. This has been today's financial market report brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash. Serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing, right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thank you very much, Teresa. That's been the Daily Investment Report brought to you as a courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. If you'd like more information, stop by their offices here in Salem at 907 South Pershing, or you can call them at 573-729-3831.
This is Bill Wise with the latest Appetite for Pork report. Today I'm talking with Dr. David Newman, Senior Vice President of Market Growth at National Pork Board, about how your pork checkoff dollars are working to bring more U.S. pork to tables around the world. Dr. Newman, the pork checkoff has been working to expand markets here at home. What exactly does that mean for pork producers?
Right now, in this challenging market that we're in, our goal is driving demand, both domestically and internationally. We're building one-on-one relationships with several different pieces of the marketing aspect of pork, retailers, food service operators, and we're also working a lot with C-stores. So making sure that we're playing in all the areas where consumers are shopping. Using checkoff funds to do that keeps pork top of mind with relevant consumers.
Thanks again, David, for talking with us today about how the pork checkoff is building a bigger appetite for U.S. pork. You can find out more information at porkcheckoff.org/radio.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
It's time for Operation Weather Watch, a complete summary of weather in the KSMO listing area, and it's being brought to you by the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Healthy Dent County, and the Salem Fitness Center. For more information about the services they offer, call 573-729-8163 or drop by 1200 West Roller Road. Current observations show patchy fog around the area this morning. Springfield has hovered around the 3 to 5 SM in visibility, while Joplin and Branson have stayed at 10 SM. Visibilities will improve later this morning as patchy fog burns off. Today, weak mid-level ridging will be in place, which will keep us dry for most of the day. Winds will be out of the east-northeast and will stay light around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Though we will start out cloudy this morning, drier air will move into the mid-Missouri and help clear out some of the clouds. Higher clouds may stick around, especially south of I-44, but all the clearing will allow us to reach the mid-60s by this afternoon. Tonight, the first 500 MB level shortwave will move through the area, bringing an influx of moisture that sticks around for the next few days. Rain will start around midnight, and there could be a few rumbles of thunder. However, nothing severe is expected tonight. In the long-term, precipitation overview Thursday through Saturday indicates that several rounds of short waves will bring in moisture and lift to south-central Missouri for the end of the week. Model PWAT values are about 1 inch, especially over southwestern Missouri. According to SPC's sounding climatology page, this would be near the daily PWAT max for Springfield for this time of year. HERF PMM, which is the ensemble probability matched mean for the next 48 hours, has QPF values of 0.5 to 1 inch of rainfall, with locally higher amounts over west central Missouri of 1 to 1.5 inches. Looking further out in time, the NBM 72-hour QPF probabilities show a 30 to 50% chance of getting 2 inches of rain over most of the forecast area, especially in west central Missouri. Probabilities for seeing 3 inches of rain are low and only around 5 to 15%. Thursday, rain will start early Thursday morning and will spread east through the forecast area throughout the day. Most of the activities on Thursday will be rain showers with little or no thunder expected. Cape values are looking very low for tomorrow, near zero. With rain showers and overcast skies forecast for tomorrow, highs will only reach the upper 50s to mid-60s for most of the area. Rain persists throughout Thursday night. Also worth mentioning that an 850 MB low-level jet sets in overnight, which will help to destabilize the atmosphere for Friday. Then Friday, Cape values look a bit better for Friday morning, around 400 to 600 J per kg. Right now, Friday morning appears to be the best opportunity for a few rumbles of thunder to occur. Expect rain to persist throughout most of the day as well. Though high temperatures will be a bit warmer in the mid-60s, rain continues Friday night into Saturday. Saturday through Tuesday, rain will taper off Saturday morning, and a 500 MB ridge moves into the Central Plains region this weekend and persists through the start of next week. Expect pleasant weather with mostly sunny skies and highs steadily warming up, starting out in the middle 50s but warming up into the 70s by Tuesday. In our climate report, yesterday's high was 65 degrees at 1:46 a.m., with the record high being for yesterday's date 82 degrees in 1908. Yesterday's low was 46 at 11:59 p.m. Record low for the date 2 degrees in 1960. We had a trace of precipitation yesterday with 1/100ths of precipitation for the month and March to date. Since January 1, precipitation total stands at 3.46 inches, with normal being 5.45 inches. In other words, we're just 100 short of being 2 inches behind normal for this year. Well, speaking of normals, the normal high for today's date would be 55, with the record being 83 in 1956 and 1974. Normal low would be 33, with the record being 0 in 1943. The sun did rise this morning at 6:29, and it will set at 6:05 this evening. Well, our forecast indicates that we are probably getting rid of that patchy fog that was around early this morning. It will be cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually skies will clear, and we should have a high temperature today near 64 degrees. Winds will be out of the northeast at 6 to 11 miles per hour. Clouds will be increasing tonight with low around 43, and northeasterly winds will be 6 to 9 miles per hour, becoming southeasterly after midnight. Tomorrow we expect showers mainly during the afternoon with high temperature near 59 degrees. Chance of precipitation tomorrow is 80% with new rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch being possible. Winds will be out of the southeast tomorrow 9 to 13 miles per hour, and they may gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow night we have a 100% chance of showers with new rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch being possible. Low temperature will be around 50 degrees with southerly winds 14 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 24 miles per hour. Well, Friday, we expect showers with thunderstorms possible after 9 a.m. Chance of precipitation on Friday is 100% with new rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 inch being possible. High temperature Friday should be near 66 degrees with southerly winds 14 miles per hour. Those winds will become northwesterly during Friday afternoon, and winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. Well, showers are likely, and we could have a thunderstorm as well Friday night with a chance of precipitation at 70%. Skies will be mostly cloudy. Will be breezy with a low around 37 degrees. Saturday, we still have a 3 in 10 chance of showers before noon. Will be breezy on Saturday with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 49 degrees. Saturday night should be mostly clear with low around 28. Then Sunday will be sunny with a high temperature near 56 degrees. Sunday night will be mostly clear with low around 30 degrees. Then Monday sunny again with a high temperature near 64 degrees. Then Monday night mostly clear with low around 37. And Tuesday sunny for the third day in a row with a high temperature near 69 degrees. And that has been Operation Weather Watch, a complete summary of weather in the KSMO listening area, and it's been brought to you by Salem Community Center at the Armory, the home of Healthy Dent County, and the Salem Fitness Center. For more information about fingerprinting, rural addressing, or meeting rooms, call 573-729-8163 or drop by 1200 West Roller Road.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Roller Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
It is now time for the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news to mention persons recently deceased. The Civic Record is being brought to you by Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South at Roosevelt. That's where you'll find a full line of quality household furniture, great selection of bedding, and outstanding collection of flooring at the lowest possible prices. Call them today at 573-729-3422 or stop by today on Highway 19 South. Southtown Furniture, truly where the bargains are. Michael Wayne Naylor of Licking passed away March 1st at the age of 50 years. Memorial services for Michael Wayne Naylor of Licking will be Thursday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Licking Christian Church. Visitation will also be Thursday starting at 11 in the morning and continuing till service time, all occurring at the Licking Christian Church. And all arrangements for Michael Wayne Naylor of Licking are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. Opal Erlene Gilliam Mincher of Steelville passed away Monday, March 4th at the age of 89 years. Funeral services for Opal Mincher will be Friday morning at 10 o'clock at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation for family and friends of Opal Mincher will be Thursday afternoon and evening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home. Entering will be in the Skaggs Cemetery, Berryman, Missouri. Opal Mincher is survived by two sons, David and wife Kathy Mincher of Florissant, and Tony Mincher of Winfield. One daughter, Gina, and husband Ed Godden of St. Peter's. One brother, Floyd Gillum of Illinois. A brother-in-law, Paul Hughes of Cuba. 6 grandchildren, 10 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandson, along with numerous nieces, nephews, other relatives, and friends, also survive. And all arrangements for Opal Erlene Gillum Mincher of Steelville are under the direction of the Brett Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Vicki Dow Mercer, age 76, of Salem, passed away Friday, February 23rd. A celebration of life for Vicki Mercer will be Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Vicki Mercer will be Sunday starting at 12 noon and continuing till service time at 2 o'clock. Vicki is survived by her husband, Philip Mercer of Salem, children John Howard and wife Carrie of Salem, Angelina Conway and husband Steve of Salem, Robert Howard and wife Lori of St. Louis, Betty Mercer of Salem, Philip Mercer and wife Stacy of Salem, and Stephen Mercer of Alabama. 13 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren also survive, along with extended family and friends. And all arrangements for Vicki Dow Mercer of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Please stay tuned to KSMO. I'll be right back after these messages with more of Civic Record.
This is your land, the land of opportunity, and nothing should stand in the way of your soybean fields from reaching their fullest potential. Liberty Herbicide from BASF provides the freedom to use across the majority of today's trade platforms, including Enlist E3 and XtendFlex, plus excellent weed control and greater application flexibility for unmatched convenience. Experience the freedom of Liberty Herbicide from BASF. Visit yourliberty-herbicide.com. Always read and follow label directions.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Continuing with Civic Record, the Knights of Columbus will have their Friday fish fry at the Sacred Heart Church Hall from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. this Friday night, and they will continue through March 22nd. The menu at the Knights of Columbus Fish Fries includes fried fish, hush puppies, coleslaw, baked beans, green beans, French fries, dessert, and drink. It's all you can eat, and the cost for adults is $15. Kids eat for $8. Those between the ages of 5 and 10 years of age. You can dine in or carry out at the Knights of Columbus Friday Fish Fries. Everyone is invited out this Friday, March 8th, to the Salem Eagles Club. They'll be having an all-you-can-eat fish fry, which includes all the fixings. That's for $12 a plate. They'll be serving from 5 to 8 p.m. And karaoke by Backwoods Productions will be from 7 to 11. It's open to the public. That's the Salem Eagles Club, located on Highway 32 West, just past the airport. Children of all ages are invited to the Owl, Moon, and More Storytime and Craft Collaboration this Saturday morning from 10 until noon to create paper owls inspired by the beloved book Owl Moon by Jane Yolen. An interpreter from Montauk State Park will also have fun facts and more to share about owls. The owl crafts made will be loaned to the Ozark Natural and Cultural Resource Center for display with their special Smithsonian exhibit, Crossroads, Change in Rural America. Please make plans to join them for this exciting opportunity at the Salem Public Library in the North Basement Meeting Space. If you'd like more information or if you have questions, please call 573-729-4331. Everyone is invited out this Saturday, March 9th, to the Salem Eagles Club. They'll be having a smoked brisket dinner for $12 a plate from 5 to 8 p.m. And the Open Road Band gets going live from 8 to midnight. That is open to the public at the Salem Eagles Club, located on Highway 32 West, just past the airport. Well, let's look at that senior citizen menu for today, the 6th day of March, at the Salem Senior Center, the Salem Meal Site, 604 North McGrath Lane. Their menu for today is pork loin with stuffing, roll, mashed potatoes, gravy, mixed vegetables, milk, and dessert. Now, that menu may change without notice. It's based on the availability of food. They'll also have the soup and salad bar that'll start serving at 10:30 a.m. They will serve the meal that I just outlined for you from 11 to 12:30. The suggested contribution, if you're 60 years of age and above, is $5, and those under the age of 60, that is $7. If you'd like more information from the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane, feel free to call 573-729-2373. Well, that has been the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record has been brought to you by Southtown Furniture, located on Highway 19 South at Roosevelt, 2 blocks south of the Crossroads Shopping Center. Call them today at 573-729-3422 or stop by Southtown Furniture, part of the Baudor family of furniture stores with the 4th generation serving you. Southtown Furniture, truly where the bargains are.
Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem has been serving the smart shopper since 1922. And if you're looking for appliances, Southtown has Speed Queen, Frigidaire, and GE. You'll find a nice selection of washers, dryers, refrigerators, and stoves. Southtown offers free delivery and setup, and they do accept Visa and MasterCard. Stop by and see what Southtown Furniture has to offer, located on Highway 19 South right here in Salem.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Missouri is preparing to lose a beef processing plant next month, putting about 335 people out of work. Missouri Prime Beef Packers in southwest Missouri's Pleasant Hope says due to unforeseen business circumstances, it plans to close on April 26th. Representative Jim Calberlow of Lowry City says the company's wastewater plans were the issue that brought about the closure.
There's two sides to the issue, one being the workers and good jobs for people in that area. We're weighing that along with, being prudent with what we're doing to our drinking water, to our rivers, to our lakes. We're just trying to work out a deal where both of them can coincide and live and come to a peaceful conclusion.
Calberlow says he has faith in the Missouri Department of Natural Resources when determining whether authorization is given for clean water treatment efforts, which was not granted in this case. A Missouri Senate bill aims to crack down on automated license plate readers that are used by law enforcement in cities to catch lawbreakers. The bill from Lee's Summit Republican Mike Searpoy would prevent state agencies and local governments from purchasing, installing, or using them and capturing data from vehicles on public roadways.
Technology is something that is expanding every day, and it just concerns me that a license plate reader, what bothers me about it is I talked to my local police department. I haven't done enough research on it yet, but they have said it's helped them capture some people, and that's all fine and good. but it's reading everything. And my concern is, what do they do with that information?
Exceptions would be made for plate readers on police vehicles and for how the data is accessed and used by a third party for law enforcement. A Senate Transportation Committee could vote to advance the bill soon. A firehouse has caught fire and burned down in southern Missouri's Shannon County. Multiple media outlets say the blaze started Tuesday morning and destroyed the Eminence Area Volunteer Fire Department's firehouse. The fire also destroyed 7 fire trucks, including one donated to Eminence by the New York City Fire Department after 9/11. This is Missouri Net.
Are you having a hard time finding ag podcasts? We can help. The podcast directory at agriamerica.com allows you to search by category and topic so it's quick and easy to find what you're looking for. Ag Chicks, Farm for Profit, Heart of Rural America, the Shark Farmer Podcast, Real Ag Radio, and more are featured on Agri-America. Our extensive directory has something for everyone. Discover a new ag podcast today by visiting agriamerica.com. That's agriamerica.com.
The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services needs your help building a safer environment for older adults and adults with disabilities. Some forms of abuse, such as financial exploitation, neglect, and bullying, are often overlooked. If you believe someone is experiencing abuse, call Missouri's Adult Abuse and Neglect Hotline at 800-392-0210 or report online at health.mo.gov/abuse. Together we can stop adult abuse. It's a crime.
The Missouri Attorney General's office has released the state's top consumer complaints for 2023. Elisa Nelson reports.
Topping the list involves illegal telemarketing calls, followed by auto dealer, auto repair, and home repair contractor complaints. The list also includes complaints about retail and wholesale items that were delivered late or never delivered, as well as mortgage providers, loan services, and debt collectors. Several complaints were also made about scams, timeshares, subscription services, and health care billing issues. To report fraud or deception, contact the Missouri Attorney General's office. Elisa Nelson, Missouri Net.
Over 765,000 passengers arrived and departed through the gates of Kansas City International Airport in January. That marks a 1.3% increase from January of last year. And the University of Missouri is embarking on a nationwide search for its new athletic director. The launch of the national search follows the departure of former athletic director Desiree Reed-Francois. This is Missouri Net.
This is St. Louis Blues analyst Joey Vitale. There is nothing more exhilarating than watching St. Louis Blues hockey in person. But if you can't make it to the game, you can catch all the action here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for St. Louis Blues hockey.
It's now time to take another look at that senior citizen menu for today, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio. The menu for today includes pork loin, stuffing, roll, mashed potatoes and gravy, mixed vegetables, milk, and dessert. Now that menu is changed, or subject to change based on the availability of food. They'll have the soup and salad bar. That'll start at 10:30, and they will serve the meal from 11 to 12:30. Suggested contribution is $5 for those 60 years of age and above, and under the age of 60, it's $7. If you'd like more information from the Salem Senior Center meal site at 604 North McGrath Lane, feel free to call 573-729-2373. And that has been the Senior Citizen Menu for today, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio.
Missouri families have seen how terrible cancers caused by HPV can be.
To hear the words, "you have cancer," it strikes you to your core.
Fighting cancer is expensive.
When given at age 11 or 12, the HPV vaccine provides lifelong cancer